Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another post-fight analysis video. Got Jessica Rose Clark versus Sarah Alpar. This was Jessie Jess, her first fight in a while, man. I'm glad to see her back. You know, I'm a fan of Jessie Jess, and she made a return to the octagon with a pretty dominant third-round bullet over Alpar. And to me, man, this was another one of those fights where, you know, you look at the referee's job and you're like, man, the referee definitely has a hard job, but there's those points where you really got to be looking at what you're doing, man, because I really feel like the fight did go on longer than it needed to. You know, I think an earlier stoppage may have saved Sarah some damage in this fight and definitely saved her some blood, because Jessie just, you know, she was going in there, you know, swinging and connected, and she was coming out there full force. So there's those points in the fight where you really got to look close, man, and just say, okay, I think this person's had enough, just kind of going off of what the other opponent is doing. I know you might want to say so-and-so is protecting themselves. It looks like they're still in it, but you got to look at what the other opponent is doing to them, you know, what kind of damage they're doing. So I feel like I just want to get that out of the way, you know, just say how I feel as far as what the referee was doing. Like, you know, I know he kind of missed that call in the beginning where he felt like, you know, it was an illegal hit. But after he knew that knee connected, you know, it was just like, okay, man, like, you might want to stop it here, because that blow that she suffered, that knee to the nose, it was damaging. You could just see she was leaking. She was leaking everywhere. She was changing the color of the mat. So it was like, come on now, like, you might want to just go ahead and stop it. I know you felt like it was an illegal hit, you were gonna let her rest, but when you found out it was legal, you could have just stopped the fight. That was my take on that. But yeah, as far as like the fight anyways, I feel like Jessie just, she was really, you know, just putting it on Sarah. You know, she was pretty much dominating, and whatever it was the takedowns, the clinch, her defense, her offense. Jessica was really just like in beast mode. You know, you could tell that she had a lot bottled up and she was ready to put on a performance. I mean, if you just go back and look at the first round, starting from the jump, you know, Jessica, she looked like the fresher fighter. You know, she was landing a good right hand from the jump, going to the body. Sarah, she wanted to close that distance and not strike with her and go in for the takedown, which she got. But she controlled it well. You know, she was able to stand it back up. And even though Sarah was really initiating the clinch, it was Jessica who was really countering her with her own strength. You know, and she was the one getting in her own offense. So as Sarah was really pressing in, Jessica was just using that momentum to really control Sarah. So like there was a point whenever she pressed Jessica to the fence, Jessica just kind of spent out of the way and went around, got the back of Sarah, and from there she just got the body lock and was just really nullifying the takedown. So I think that, again, like, even though Sarah got the takedown, it really wasn't much from it, because Jessica, she made the most of it, you know. And that's how I call rounds. I call them by whoever's making the most of the situation and coming out on top. You know what I mean? Like, just because one fighter gets the takedown, you can't automatically score the takedown for him, you know. So second round, Sarah, she goes in for another takedown, but Jessica, she bounces right back up. And again, she's fighting well in the clinch, you know, with the strikes and the knees to the body, which I think the knees to the body are really what were hurting Sarah, and Jessica's elbowing on the way out. So from a distance and from the clinch, it's all Jessica. And from the distance, again, Jessica, she's just a faster fighter with the hands and the feet. You know, she's landing right hands again. She's landing good kicks. But to me, I feel like she probably could have got a even quicker stoppage if she would have just fought at a distance. You know, if that was Jessica. You know, if she was just fought from a distance and just pieced her up, I feel like it would have been an easier fight, and she could have just fought at her pace, because she was definitely the faster fighter. But, you know, Jessica, I guess she wanted to get the rounds in and the work, because she went in for another clinch. And to me, again, she controlled it well with nice elbows. Again, just defending Sarah's offense and just flipping it to her own. You know, she, again, goes on the back of Sarah and just starts unloading shots. So Jessica's just really like, it's just like a lot of pent up energy that she's just finally getting the release. And, you know, Sarah just happens to be that victim, you know. So going into the last round, Jessica, she's looking hype again, man. Like, she looks fresh. Like, she looks like she's starting around, because she's smiling and she's bouncing around. So as soon as she comes out, you know, she's letting her hands go. She defends another takedown from Sarah. But again, Sarah, to me, is using a lot of energy to get Jessica down. You know, and Jessica separates, lands a good front kick to the body that hurts Sarah. And followed by that, she lands a big right hand that backs Sarah up. And as Sarah slides down to her butt, and right before she slides down, Jessica catches her with a big knee to the face. And the referee, he steps in thinking it's illegal. He thinks it's an illegal shot. But Jessica actually caught her right before she sat down. So it was legal. Like, just as her butt was about to touch, that knee connected to the nose. So technically, it could have been a finish. Like, if the referee wanted, like, if he went back and looked at it and they said, okay, it was a legal shot, he could have stopped it there, because followed by that shot, she would have ate a bunch of unanswered blows because she was really hurt. And on top of that, if she just ate the knee, she would have been she could have been done right there, because her nose looked broke and she was leaking right there. So you could have said, okay, I don't think she could take any more, so I'm going to stop it from here. Because she ate her big right hand and dropped her, and then followed by that knee, she probably would have been, just a sitting duck for more punishment. So he could have just stopped it. But he went back and said, okay, it was a legal shot. I'm gonna let you rest and give her time to recover. But after taking a knee to the face, and you got a busted face right there, it's like, what kind of recovery can you do? So to me, I think that letting the fight go on was a big mistake, and he wants to give her a fair shot, so he lets her go back in. And then, Jessica, she's just unloading on her for like 3 minutes straight. She's hitting with big elbows, big strikes to the head, and really, there's really nothing that Sarah's doing from here. So finally, he steps in, like, with 1 minute left. So yeah, she just wails on her for another 3 minutes, and then catches her with another big knee when she stands up and gets dropped. And right before she goes in for the kill again, he finally stops it. So yeah, really, Jessica just dominated her for another 3 minutes after scoring that big knee. So again, yeah, I feel like it could have been stopped there. But yeah, man, Jessica, she really came back, and she seems to have everything intact. I know she's been talking about the mental strength. That's been her big deal. And I can see that, because I've seen her in training, and, I've seen her in past fights. She's a very strong girl. She's very durable. She has decent pop, and she has some pretty good wrestling. And if you look at her in training, like, her punches are very sharp and crisp. She has good balance. Everything physical about Jessie is, on point, in my opinion, and it's getting better. It can get better. It could get better if her, mental is there. I think it's just like she said, the mental strength, but she's feeling it right now. So hopefully, from here, she can just keep connecting the dots and keep it going. Because I think, in the 135-pound division, if she keeps connecting the dots, I think it's a good weight for her. And, she can really make something in the bantamweight division, man. So, yeah, from here, I want to see her return as quick as possible. Maybe if she can fight one more time this year or sometime in January, that'd be cool. But yeah, shout out to Jessica Rose Clark. Definitely want to see her come back. Let me know what y'all guys thought of the fight. Do you think the referee should have stopped it earlier than he did? Or, during the knee, do you think he should have stopped it then? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Combo Breaker 99, I'm out. Peace.